Hello there, it's Mrs. McGrath again, Sarah. I'm back with a story for today to share with you guys. This one's a classic favorite of mine. I've been told it's a little creepy, but everybody loves it. It's a really neat story, and it's called How Are You Peeling Foods with Moods? This story is by Saxton Freeman and Juiced Elfers. And the thing about this book is that all of the pictures and the feelings that are shown in the story are made with fruits and vegetables. And I think maybe some beans. So it's a really neat way to learn about feeling expression and how we can tell how someone's feeling by their facial changes, their body changes. But we're learning it through food. So it's a really cute story that I wanted to share with you guys, especially, I don't know about you, but we're on week like 2.5 with my kids of being at home, almost week 3. So feelings are kind of up and down right now. Yesterday we all started out really great, things were going smooth, and then it was like boom, and we're just, losing it. So I'm sure that a lot of you are experiencing the same things. So I thought, it's the perfect time to read a story just about our feelings, and then we'll talk a little bit at the end about it. So on the back of the book, it says, "How are you peeling?" And it's got a little lemon with a tomato balloon. So it's super cute. I hope you enjoy it. Here's the front cover, inside cover. How are you peeling? Foods with moods. How are you feeling? Happy, sad, feeling blue, feeling bad. Can a gentle, smiling friend try to cheer you up again? When you have to wait because someone is late, are you bored, jumpy, worried, grumpy, excited as the minutes pass? Now your friend is here at last. How are you when friends drop by with someone new? A little shy? Don't belong? Not for long. Feel secure or not so sure? If you notice about him, he looks a little different than all the other kids, and that's okay. He's not quite sure of himself, but it's okay to be different. That's what makes him special. Amused, confused, frustrated, surprised? Try these feelings on for size. How are you feeling? It's a really good question to ask ourselves. Sometimes we just have to stop and say, what am I feeling right now? Is this feeling okay to me? Is it an uncomfortable feeling? And whatever the feeling is, especially if it's an uncomfortable one, we have to remind ourselves that it's okay to be feeling that. working through that moment, working through that emotion is okay. Feeling that feeling and working through it, acknowledging that, I kind of feel like I want to scream or cry right now, or I'm tired. Accepting that about yourself will help you to move forward. And that's how we build really good emotional intelligence and resiliency skills. Avoiding the feelings doesn't work very well. We're pushing that down. And what I tell a lot of my students is when we avoid something, we push it behind us because we don't want to deal with it right now. But what happens is it comes back forward. And when it comes back forward, it's usually during a time when we're already stressed and upset. And so then it just makes everything even worse. We're having to deal with that past feeling that we've avoided and now the present feeling. So it's always, always important to handle and accept those feelings as they are in that moment. We'll keep going. When you're attacked, do you react? How do you feel when someone is mean, timid, bold, or in between? When you're angry, do you pout, whine, cry, scream, shout? Feeling sorry and ashamed or embarrassed to be blamed? Jealous? Disappointed too? When you are hurt, who comforts you? So many smiles. Can you decide who is feeling safe and who is feeling pride? Wired? Tired? Need a kiss? Do you know anyone like this? Do you let your feelings show? Who do you love? How do they know? When how you feel is understood, you have a friend, and that feels good. How are you feeling? That is the end of our story. So I want you to think about the question that the story asked at the end. How are you feeling today? How have you been feeling about being inside and not being able to go places? Are you feeling stressed sometimes? Are you feeling sad? Are you missing your friends, your teacher? There's a lot of different feelings that we are feeling right now. And I'm sure that your feelings are kind of like mine and my kids. They're kind of up and down right now. We're feeling good, things are going well, and then all of a sudden, boom, we're hit with an argument, or we just don't have motivation right now, or we're feeling frustrated and kind of contained, like we are in a prison and can't go anywhere. or do anything, or the control that we have right now is, it's not in our hands. It's unknown. So what I did was I had one of my kids do a little drawings, because I love to draw, and also I like to kind of figure out what ideas they have. So on the first drawing, it said draw a picture and write about how you're feeling today. So this is my son Miles, and he said, I'm cool. I feel calm because I'm warm, I'm doing something fun, and I'm drawing. So he was drawing a picture and saying how he felt at that time. And, this was a good feeling at this time. And sometimes we're not always feeling good. So it's okay to draw when you're feeling frustrated or you're feeling anxious. Something else that I had my son draw for me was some different ideas that when he was feeling upset, when he's feeling uneasy or stressed or scared, that confined feeling to where we can't go places and we can't do something we want to do, what can you do to make yourself feel better? So in the first box is, I can talk to someone that I trust. So talking definitely helps to get things out. I can hug a pillow or my favorite stuffed animal. And he drew a picture of his stuffed animal there. And the bottom two, I can write about how I feel. So he's writing there or typing on his keyboard. I almost said typewriter. You guys don't even know what that is. I can do something that I really enjoy. And it looks like he's playing on his Nintendo Switch there. So I encourage you, when you're taking some breaks from your work, or when you're just feeling overwhelmed or sad or scared, I encourage you to think about these things. How are you feeling in the moment? Do you need to draw about it? Is there something you can do that will help to make you feel better? Do you need to take a walk? Even writing those things down, writing those ideas down, drawing those ideas so you can go back to them can definitely be helpful. Because, it's tough. It's tough for everybody. I am not alone. I know this, and you are not alone, because I feel the same feelings I'm sure that you're feeling. And one of my biggest frustrations is not being able to see my students in person and really get to engage with them and help them with what's going on. So as a counselor, that is a really big burden for me, because it makes me feel like I'm not doing my job as well as I could be. So, but there's nothing at this point that I can do except for share this way and, do our best to use our social and technology type devices. And so I just want to continue to encourage you to do your best, take care of yourself, acknowledge your feelings, and we will get through this, all of us together. All right? Have a wonderful day. Thank you for listening, and take care. I'll see you soon.